Heaven to the family, heaven to the family. So I'm not gonna keep you long, okay? And basically, this is on the reparations. Now we have the foundation of Black Americans, the Americans that was already here, they're straight off the path from Africa and Egypt and all that land over there, over here into the wilderness, and it was a wilderness at the time. And they grew families and colonies and tribes right here in the so-called Americas, which you wouldn't call America then. But anyway, they was already here before the paleface came over here and put them in chains, and the Indians in chains that was black pretty much as well. You had brown Indians as well, but there was no paleface Indians. Matter of fact, they called them the paleface, and some of them in Africa called them devils, the paleface devil. And if I recall, even Indians here in the so-called Americas said the same thing. But anyway, there was black people already here in the Americas, and then they was put in chains and made as laborers for slave masters, the white man and his families and things of that nature. I ain't got time to really go into all that. But then you have the ones from Africa that was sold out by their own African brothers and sisters for them buttermilk biscuits that was brittle and probably didn't even have no butter in it. But anyway, they was sold out by some of their own brothers there in Africa, right? And they was put on the slave ships that was helped out by the queen over there, Elizabeth, with them savages, and brought them over here. So those are some that's from Africa that's over here as well. Now, the children of Israel that built the basically the pyramids and things of that nature under that pharaoh and thing, they moved around and stuff like that until they got pushed out all the way over here to the Americas and the slave ships and things of that nature. Okay, they was just too bad. They were just too genius. You know, when you're righteous and you know you got other people that don't want to be just as righteous as you, they don't really want you around. So that's one reason why they was moved around so much, because you know they strive to do us right. You know, more they was the fairest. People say they fair, but they wasn't fair as the children of Israel. You see what I'm saying? You see how they built those pyramids. Most people wouldn't even take the time, don't even want to waste the time. Matter of fact, put that much energy in doing something of that nature. But they do stuff in so much of a perfectionist way. They just moved around because they make people look bad. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they was put in the slave ships and brought over here to America as well. Okay, so they over here, which is us, we over here, and the ones that was already over here is here. And not all of them was, some of them even had slaves to dang self. But anyway, all our land, you know, well, the foundation of Black Americans that was already here, it was their land and our land that was in Africa. Practically the whole world is ours. We claim the whole world. We can't even claim a part of the world. But anyway, we need reparations for all that labor we put out and energy we put out helping somebody else that don't give two damns about us. You see what I'm saying? That's the ones that was already here, and the ones that's here that came on the ships. Now the ones that's for the last 400 years. Now, if your family ain't been here for the last 400 years, I'm just straightening some things up. I'm hearing out here. Your family haven't been over here for the last 400 plus years in labor and chaining and doing things for a white man that you could have did for yourself and been on top at this point if you would have done it for yourself. And even some of us, we even had memories, you know, like I said, a lot of us already had knowledge of self and things of that nature, how to build and stuff. We started building, they went to blowing up that crap. You know, we put money in they so-called banks, and then they stole that from us. So they owe us a lot. They owe us a lot, big time a lot. And for people to be trying to dirty dog us and treat us wrong, that shows you how much either ignorant they is or how unfair they are. So you see who's the fairest, okay? I just want to put a couple of those things into order because y'all are kind of confusing some of these children out here. Now that we got that in order, let's continue.